hope y'all having a dope-ass day. So we got King of the Table 3 coming up. And we got some fucking great matches. So shout out to Larry Wheels. Shout out to Coresport for getting us all this arm wrestling. And then Inget obviously doing amazing things over there with East versus West. But the big event is Dave Chaffee versus Kurdecha. This is honestly going to give us an idea of where both of these arm wrestlers are. Because Dave Chaffee faced Levon. And Levon's a freak of fucking nature. Like, you can't say Dave Chaffee's going to get crushed by Kurdecha because of what happened to Levon. Because Levon is here. Everyone else is here. That's just the reality of it. Levon is just that much better than everyone. He crushed Vitaly. He crushed Dave Chaffee. This match between Dave Chaffee and Kurdecha will really give us an idea of where both arm wrestlers are at. If Kurdecha struggles, Kurdecha's the favorite. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Can Dave Chaffee, will I be surprised if Dave won? No. Will I be surprised if Kurdecha wins? No. They're both monsters. I think 2 to like 7 in the arm wrestling rankings are more or less interchangeable. There's Levon and then there's everyone else essentially. If Kurdecha struggles with Dave Chaffee at all, it just kind of shows you what kind of level Levon's at. Whereas if Dave Chaffee's able to get some wins and beat Kurdecha, it's just, this is more or less to figure out where they rank at in the 2 through 10, essentially. It's figuring out where these guys line up at, which makes it such an amazing match. I would have loved to saw Vitaly wrestle Kurdecha. That would have been an amazing event, but getting Dave Chaffee is just as good because we can figure out where he falls in the rankings. He's somewhere between 6, 5, 7. I don't know. That's what I think. He's like 5 to 7 somewhere. If he beats Kurdecha, he might be higher. It might just be that Levon is that damn good that he made Dave look silly. Kurdecha's the favorite. If I had $1 million, I'd probably bet on Kurdecha, but if Dave Chaffee wins, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he's the strongest arm wrestler in North America as far as pure power. We're just going to see how he stacks up with someone else other than Levon. So if I had to guess on that match, I'm going to go Kurdecha, but it'll be, because these are 2 different styles. Kurdecha, man, he just top rolled the shit out of Ermes. We'll see how he tries to go against Dave Chaffee. Dave has a real strong wrist and hand, and he's so powerful. Dave has to be the stronger arm wrestler as far as power, but we'll see what Kurdecha brings and how the match unfolds. I think it's going to be a great battle. Then we got Larry Wheels versus Khaled. I'll be quick with this. I think Larry Wheels is going to win. He's going to get his first win in the super match because Khaled's a freak in nature. All these arm wrestlers talk about his grip strength and just how naturally strong he is, but he doesn't regularly train in arm wrestling. And even though Larry Wheels is still generally new to the sport, he's still going to have that much an advantage over Khaled just from the training he's gotten in. So I think Larry Wheels will beat Khaled and get his first win in the super match series for East versus West. Or not East versus West, King of the Table. Then we got Ermes and Wagner left-handed. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how good Ermes is left-handed. I know he's an absolute stud right-handed. Left-handed, I have no idea. Then Wagner, man, Wagner is such a crazy human being. He's so hype and he just gets excited and he goes ballistic. Because like that match with him and Devin was absolutely mayhem when they arm wrestled back on WOL. If I had to put my money, I'm going to go Ermes because I just think Ermes is top tier. We don't know where Wagner is right now. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm super excited for that match because we get to see how Ermes is left-handed. I'd have to put my money on Ermes. Going in blind, not knowing about either one of them left-handed, I'd go Ermes. It's because Ermes is a freak. And, you know, he's probably one of the people, like, whereas Devin solely trains his right hand, I bet Ermes trains both of his hands. That's my prediction on those 3 matches. I'm going to have to go Kurdecha, I'll go Larry, and then I'll go Ermes. But if Kurdecha loses, I wouldn't be surprised either. And then if Kurdecha or David, either or, you want to see them arm wrestle, both of them arm wrestle with Tally. And then you want to see them both of those guys arm wrestle Devin. And then you want to see Ermes. I think Chaffee will have Ermes' numbers. Just that matchup's going to be bad for Ermes. I think Chaffee will crush Ermes. I think that's a bad matchup for Ermes. I don't know. The 2 through 10 is so interesting with how the matchups line up. Because I think Levon, it doesn't matter who he faces, he's just going to crush him. But guys, let me know who you think is going to win East King of the Table 3. I keep getting all the names mixed up. We have so many events coming to us because of Ingen and Larry Wheels and Coresport. Arm wrestling is so good right now. But I appreciate y'all stopping by. Let me know who y'all think is going to win. Y'all have a great day. Peace.